What's up, JZFishing? Today we will be talking about the Daiwa D-Wave 9-foot 2-piece rod and reel combo. Now you guys may think, Jack, a 9-foot rod is really long. Well, actually, when you break it down into 2 pieces, it becomes actually quite short. And the 9 feet is great for casting distance. Boom. That folded up from 9 feet to about 4 feet. And 4 feet is enough to fit inside your backpack if you're going to bike somewhere, fit inside your kayak if you're kayak fishing somewhere, fit inside your boat if you're boat fishing somewhere, or even just fit inside your car if you're going to drive somewhere. It's perfect for surf casting people or people who just need that extra casting distance but don't have the space. First, let's talk about the rod. This rod is great because it's got a backbone so that you've got confidence when fighting a bigger fish, but it's not so strong that it feels like one of those deep sea conventional combos. The 9-foot length makes it great for casting. I know I've been casting 2-4 ounces and I've been able to sling them really far out there, get it right where the fish are, and be able to get more bites because of it. If you have trouble casting or you need more casting distance, I suggest getting the 9 or 10 foot even rod because it's just, it totally increases your casting distance. Even if you are very good at casting, the longer length of rod is just, by definition, it's going to help you cast longer because you're getting more leverage on the thing you're trying to cast out, and so it's just going to cast farther. Also, this spring in the tip also helps when you use a weight and when it springs back, and you can really use it as kind of like a trampoline and just kind of, fling it out there. Get a couple extra, like 10-15 more yards off of that. All around, this is a great combo, especially if you're beginning to be a saltwater fisherman. This is like cheap, but it's very good. It's mostly, I can't imagine myself using this for any kind of freshwater fishing. I don't see a situation where you would need a 9-foot surf casting rod for saltwater or for freshwater. If you guys know a kind of fishing that you would do in freshwater that you'd need a 9-foot rod, let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, but this is a great starting saltwater combo. I wouldn't suggest this as your first ever rod because you want to try freshwater and saltwater. But if you know you really want to get into saltwater more, or you've already got a designated freshwater rod, this is the way to go. Now, going with the reel, this is the 5,000 size reel. It holds a buttload of line. One of the things I like about this reel is when me, Joe, and Zach are fishing, the way we fish is we cast out our baits, we let it sit, and we really loosen our drag. That way, when the fish pulls, we can hear the line coming out. And my only problem with this reel comes from this drag system right here. I love it and I hate it. It's a love-hate kind of relationship. It is one like twist of this top like drag counter thingy will make it like tighten down like 10% or something. It's there's not much like sensitivity to the settings. You're either really loose or really tight, and I personally like that because I can go straight from super loose when the fish is biting, pick it up, set the hook, take a couple of twists of the line, and it's all tight, and you're ready to fight that fish. But my big problem is you always have to put a bell in this rod because when you've got a loose drag and the fish is pulling, it's very quiet. Compared to the other reels and rods that we've got, this is one of the more quiet rods and reels, and who knows how many fish I've lost because I've neglected to put a bell on my rod and there was a fish biting and I didn't hear it. So I highly suggest putting a bell on the rod. That way you can tell when a fish is biting and when a fish is pulling your line in. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about the pros and cons about this combo. Some of the pros are that it's very cheap. It's a great beginner rod. It's got length to cast farther. It's got a nice backbone, so it's strong, but it's got a nice sensitive tip, so you can feel the fish. Some of the cons are it's really quite heavy, especially the reel. The reel is very heavy, so when casting, it's a bit of a struggle to get the rod full like speed going over the cast motion. My only other thing is sometimes when I'm reeling in really fast, it'll make this like weird cracking noise, and that's a little bit disconcerting, but I've looked into it and it's just some weird thing with the gears. As always with every single thing in this entire world, there are always going to be pros and cons, and honestly, in my opinion, the pros just outweigh the cons for this rod and reel. It's just great beginner saltwater rod. Highly suggest checking it out. If you guys want to cop one for yourselves, the link to it will be down in the description. If you guys use that link, we get a cutback of the money. It does not cost any more to you guys. It does not cost more, does not cost less to use our link. It just gives us a cutback of the money. So if you guys want to help support the channel even more, then go down and when you're buying this rod, use our link. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching our videos. We really appreciate every single one of you guys who interacts with our channel, follows our socials, all of that stuff. Even those of you who are just being a first-time listener, we really appreciate all of you guys. If you guys subscribe, we love that. If you want to support our channel even more, we just launched our own line of merch. Those are pretty cool, like designs and stuff. We just ordered ours. Those are coming in the mail soon. So if you want to see what they look like, subscribe, and we'll post a couple of videos later on about like what our merch looks like and all that stuff, and us wearing the merch. But if you guys want to go check that out for yourselves, you guys can be one of the first buyers of the merch. The link will be in the description. I designed them all myself, so if they're bad, it's not Joe's and Zach's fault, it's my fault. But if they're good, same thing. Today, or this week, we've got a 215 subscriber goal. We've already reached 212 as I was filming this video. If we can get to 215 by the end of this week, by the end of, I think it's Saturday, yeah, then we will do a whole nother week of daily uploads. You guys have been insane on reaching that goal. This is our second week of daily uploads because you guys have just been smashing that subscribe button. We're really, really quickly growing, and we really appreciate you guys for doing that for us. Thank you guys, and have a great day.